Hello YouTube, this is David Z, and this is my first video. It's gonna be about Magic: The Gathering. Um, First of all, let me say that I am predicting that Snapcaster Mage is gonna get banned on the 20th of June of 2012. I'm doing this right now on the 13th of June, and basically it's gonna get banned because everyone's been like abusing the card either with like Mage Blade or like Blue White Delver, was it what they're calling it, And now it's like it's such a good card that it like people can make a splash for it in like Rug. They can make a splash for it in like any sort of control deck, like Esper Control. That's how good the card is. They could like now there's like a ban list out too. Yeah, it's just the card is ridiculous. It's always card advantage, and like with especially in the Mage Blade build, it's pretty like it's almost like impossible to stop, especially because of the flash like mechanic in it, and it like gives you the flashback like too. So like you could like play your probe, or you could play your thought scour, or you could play your vapor snag, or you could play like any spell basically, like your ponders and whatnot, just for like the Snapcaster is like a double of any other card that you need, or you could like use it as a double for Mana Leak, which makes the card like ridiculously overpowered. And like when you can flash it back, I mean when you can flash in the Snapcaster at the end of turn, and then equip it to the sword and beat for the win, it's like pretty ridiculous. But in like Delver's build, it's just like everything goes with whatever cards are in like the deck. It's basically like it's good synergy. That's what it is. Um, yeah. So Snapcaster is on the top of the ban list for this next Wednesday here. Um, the next card that they should look at banning, if they don't ban Snapcaster, would probably be Ponder, because Ponder sets up like the Delver, Delver of Secrets, and like other cards in Mage Blade too well. But Ponder is making a splash in like Rug decks, and like it's even making like splash in like blue black zombies now, since the card is way too good. I remember back when Preordain was around, like that card was pretty ridiculously good. But the fact that like Preordain and Ponder are banned in Modern makes a good like reason why they should ban it in Standard now, since it's getting way overplayed. Like it's like kind of like reminiscent of when Jace the Mind Sculptor and Stoneforge Mystic got banned. Well, it was like the Callblade era. Everyone was playing Callblade, and it was like way too powerful. Everyone was using it, and like the win rate was like 70% or something. It's ridiculous. Like Magic deck should only be around like 50 to like 60% win rate, depending on like the skill and what kind of deck you're using. Like whether if it's known or it's like a rogue deck build, but that's like why right now everyone's using like Blue White Delver, Mage Blade, or like it's just like all that. And so basically, Snapcaster is gonna get banned. It's like right now you should get rid of your Snapcaster mages, because I mean, unless you're gonna sit on them for like 2 years, the card is gonna go down in price. But I mean, if you're looking to play modern, you should probably just hold on to them. But the card is going down. Like it used to be $20, now it's like 18. It's just gonna keep on going down, especially after bannings. It's like with Jace the Mind Sculptor, it was $100 card, and then it went like down to like 50 after bannings or something ridiculous like that. It went to like 40 or so, and it jumped back to like 60 after a while. But still, it wasn't that great. It was just like everyone lost the money, started complaining because they like, well, they printed a broken card and it was a planeswalker and it was mythic. But Snapcaster is a rare, it's a plain rare, and it's like it's even like it's arguably like better than like Stoneforge or um not Jace, but probably Stoneforge right now in this standard. But like, well, Stoneforge was only like broken because of Battle Skull and like flash in like turn 3, and it was like you can't get countered yet. Kill the Stoneforge or lose. But Stoneforge was making splashes, just like Snapcaster's making splashes right now. But yeah, I mean, Snapcaster is still gonna be using Legacy, and like Stoneforge is still getting used in Legacy too. So I mean, the card price is just like plummeted down though. Like it was too much of a plummet. But on the other note, M13 is right around the corner. It's like some of the spoilers that have been already been released. I'm also predicting that basically like the Shocklands are gonna get reprinted in one form or another, and well, get rid of your Shocklands now too. You know, because it won't be like they won't be worth that much soon because reprints of cards in core sets just make the cards like plummet down. Everyone's gonna be drafting the core set, so and the core sets are like usually not that much, like not that many cards compared to the rest of them. So everyone's gonna be opening those cards. It's just gonna plummet down. I mean, they're gonna like um either they're gonna just basically print the Shocklands in M13, like the allied ones, and then like the 5 allied ones in M13, and then in Return of Ravnica they print the 5 enemy lands for the Shocklands, or they're I don't think they're gonna split them up like they did back when Ravnica came out. It doesn't make too much sense. But if they don't do that, they're just gonna print the good old M10 core lands. It's I don't think they're gonna do that though because everything's like with the Innistrad lands to like the enemy lands too, you know. So it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that way because like Magic the research and development team has stated that they're gonna reprint Shocklands. So it doesn't seem that they're gonna do M10 lands like for M10, M11, M12, and M13 is like 4 years in a row doesn't work. That's why like the Titans are not gonna get reprinted. They're going for more of a like a tribal thing now, and more of a like exalted kind of a mechanic like back again. But yeah, they they're not gonna reprint Rampant Growth. They're gonna reprint another card called what's it called? It's a reprint. It's called Farseek. Back when Ravnica like and they're gonna reprint Arbor Elf, which means that you know like land types are like gonna be like very relevant. You know because with Farseek you can search for your shock lands, but with Rampant Growth you can only search for basic lands. You see, and then like Arbor Elf, you know, you can tap a forest. It doesn't have to be like a basic land or any sort. So you can tap a forest that's also like a mountain or like a forest that's also a swamp kind of deal, you know. So that's why um like there's a pretty good prediction that they're gonna reprint those shocklands. Now back to the bannings on June 20th, 2012. It seems that I mean people are saying Vapor Stack's gonna get banned. Um Probably not. I mean, the third card that might get banned is Delver, but I think banning Snapcaster and Ponder would hinder all like Delver decks like so much that Delver wouldn't need to be banned. Like Delver doesn't like work if it doesn't flip. I mean, whenever I play the deck, it's like Delver never flips, even after like I have like a pretty good hand. It's like if you have a sword and then Delver doesn't flip, and they just killed the Delver, and you just have a sword left, you're not gonna do anything. Just like, and they like time it very well. They let the beatings of one go on, and then when you equip the sword, it's like kill Delver in response to the equip, and then it's game over pretty much. But yeah. Other than that, um, like those are my predictions. But oh yeah, also I don't think Timely's gonna get reprinted. Timely reinforcements and Celestial Purge gonna get reprinted. I mean, they came out Nicol Bolas, and if you like Celestial Purge Nicol Bolas, it's like who would buy that card? It's way too like bad, you know. It's a mythic. And also, they're coming out with more of these vampire like cards, right? Like Vampire Nocturnus again. So Celestial Purge on that is like who would want to play that card, you know? It's just not good for not good for profit. Like no one would buy those cards, and then like the like basically no one draft those cards. Like the prices of those cards would go down, and those are two out of however many mythics there are in M13. So Purge is not going to get reprinted. So that's going to be good for zombies and all other like black decks. Like after Scars rotates out, like Ratchet Bomb is gone. So I mean, Werewolves could even be a deck. Oh, like Wolves, but um, Vampires will be a deck when like Scars Black rotates out for sure, or even just when the core set comes out. Um, other than that, like I like the vampire builds. Like Vampire Nocturnus was like a very good casual card, but I mean with Snapcaster, it might just get, I don't know if it's gonna get banned for the rest of the time in standard, or it's just gonna get banned right now with Scars Block and then M13. Like after Return of Ravnica comes out, and Scars Block officially rotates, it's possible that it gets like it's not gonna get like banned for that period. Like they might just ban it for like June 20th to when Scars rotates out when Return to Ravnica comes out. So that would be like in like October, I think. Yeah, so like a couple more months. I mean that's possible, but I think the card is just way too good in like any deck, so that could like use it with its colors. Um, yeah, so I have a whole bunch of cards to trade too. Um, like I'm not sure like whoever's watching, you know, like if you've ever done a card trade on YouTube, like I haven't done one yet, but like recently I've been selling a lot of stuff online. I have like all like all of the standard cards